Hi, and welcome back, wifeys and wifeys to be, or welcome if you're new to this channel. I am the real housewife of Lake Oconee. Come on in, and today I'm going to be showing you the Christmas decorations that I have incorporated to the redecorating that I shared with you in the last video. We're going to start here. I have two poinsettias that I have had for years and years. It doesn't have to be anything new, just merely using what you already have. This wreath I've had also for years. Some of the ornaments and balls were beginning to come off. So I took it to Dear Ron Florist in Eatonton, and they were able to refurbish it for about $120. What I asked them to do was to incorporate this ribbon so that it would match the theme inside my home for Christmas this year. All right, come on in. Let's take a look. Again, welcome. On the stairs, I have three poinsettias that I have been trying to nurture with not very much success since Black Friday. At Home Depot, they were 3 for $10, and they're not doing so well. So if a point of information, if you want to use poinsettias, they're probably going to be best kept outside, as long as the temperature is not too cold. They don't do well with heat at all. So in a couple days, they're gonna be in the garbage, unfortunately. All right, now going up the stairs here, I purchased this novelty Christmas tree. I saw this tree or a similar one in a friend's home, and I thought, oh wow, how cute is that? So I found a similar one, and this one is approximately 84 inches in height. And this ornament tree was $90 on Amazon. So I just simply took, let's see, 2, 4, 6 Santa ornaments that I found at the Dollar General here in Greensboro and added them, kind of creating an alternating pattern. I don't think I'm gonna add any more ornaments because I like the way it looks just with having a few there. Comment if you like just a few ornaments or if you think I need to add others. Okay, over here on the entryway table, I have this vase that I showed you a bowl earlier in the last video. I just simply added some red ornaments that I was gifted from a friend in there for a little pop of red. Here I found this deer at Target. It was only $5, and I added this little red bow for a pop of color in Christmas. Behind there I have two of the little Christmas trees that I found at a store in Covington. They were 50 cents. I think last time I showed you this vase, it had these florals in it, or stems. I just merely added some greenery that I got from outside and incorporated it with a piece of garland from the mantle garland that I'm going to show you shortly. And I added a little red berry pick for a pop of color. Now on to this Christmas tree. In the last video, the Christmas tree was empty. Well, now it has been fully decorated. It has ornaments in the colors of white, black, and beige, silver with a little touch of red to tie in the red throughout this living area. The bows were also purchased, and let's see, Hobby Lobby, I believe, for $4.99 a roll. And this is approximately 1.5 rolls of ribbon that is on this particular tree. The ornaments were purchased from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart, and one other store. Can't think now. But basically, those are the stores that the ornaments were purchased from. The garland here that you see, the silver garland, I found 3 bags at the Goodwill, less than $3 a bag, so great find. Also incorporated into this tree were some stems. I didn't have poinsettia clips, so I purchased a potted floral plant, pulled them out of the pot, and merely inserted them into the tree along with feathers. The wrapping paper was purchased at Target for $6 a roll, and with these 6-7 presents maybe, they're not very large. This is almost 2 rolls of wrapping paper. So just know that you're not going to be able to wrap a lot of your gifts with this paper, although it's very pretty and it coordinates with your tree. Okay, moving on to the other table that we have here. This garland, I pulled branches from outside and made a garland. Added a bow to match from the tree and other places that you'll see in just a few minutes. The Christmas trees here contain pearls and stones. These 3 trees were purchased several years ago at TJ Maxx. I'm not sure if this is still available, but if not, I have seen others that are very similar. So this garland didn't cost me a dime. So learn to use what you have around the home and incorporate nature into your living space. Also over here, I took another little twig from that same plant that's outside and added a red berry pick for another little pop of Christmas on top of the lamp. Here, I have also incorporated that same greenery with a berry. It's artificial, and I purchased this many years ago at a store in Covington, very similar to TJ Maxx, or at home. Perhaps you can find something very similar there. Okay, at the coffee table, here I have a wooden charger, and this was purchased from Kirkland Home in Savannah. And on this, I also wanted to tie in the same kind of theme from over at the Entryway. I have another deer, and he's wearing, or she is wearing her bow as well. Here I have a black sequin Christmas tree that was purchased from Target for only $5. And also to tie in that same color scheme, I have a candle. As you can see, my daughter has added a little surprise in there for me. That's also coordinates with the color scheme of the decor. I needed a red vase to tie in everything, but I didn't have one and I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So I went to Goodwill and I found this bamboo vase. I know you can't tell that it was bamboo from looking at it now, but it was. Let's see. If you look under the bottom, you can tell. It was on sale for $9.99, and it was also the color of the day, which meant that I got it for 50% off. So this vase ended up costing me $5. I then went to the Home Depot and purchased a can of Rust-Oleum spray paint in the color Candy Apple, and the finish is called Satin. Spray painted, and here we are with a beautiful coordinating vase to match and tie in with everything. See, I told you, a can of spray paint will be your best friend. Over here, I have 2 pillows that I found at the Lake Oconee Goodwill. They were $10 each, a little bit more than their typical pillows, but this also has a cover that will come off and can be reused. Of course, just like when I purchase anything from the Goodwill, I come home, put it in the dryer, turn it on sanitize, really get it real hot, then put it in the washing machine and put that on sanitize also. Okay, I hear my dog barking. Okay, let me go and let him out. Hang on, wifeys and wifeys. Okay, I'm back, wifeys to be and friends. Okay, I left off talking about the pillows and how I sanitize everything. Now, over here, I also have the same bows added to these fixtures here, and the light or candle is on. Remember, I showed you that in the last video. This was an Amazon find. It can be adjusted for 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, or 8 hours. It runs on a little, I'm not sure what kind of battery. Okay, over here, I have purchased 3 pieces of Garland from Dear Ron Florist. It looks very real, has a very realistic look, but it is artificial, not like the ones that I showed you before that came out of my yard. These 3 were $40 each, so I have $120 invested in the Garland. And then this grape leaf garland that's intermingled with the greenery was $30. So it turned out, I think, really nicely. And just as a point of information for you, or a tip, like in many of our homes, we have that ugly television over your fireplace or in your living room. Well, go to YouTube, type in whatever color you want. For example, for me, I put in black and white TV screensaver. And you can choose from a screensaver that looks like a picture or like a work of art. So I have chosen this particular one. And so when someone is coming in, they might not just from at a glance realize that this is a television. They may think that it is in fact a piece of art. Now that's in case you don't have the new picture in frame television like I don't. So, but this is a quick fix that will basically serve the same purpose. Okay, and here I have a gifted item. I have enjoyed that this holiday season. Now, let's go on into the dining room kitchen area. Some more Christmas trees. You've already seen 2. Well, this is my 3rd one. This is what I call my AKA tree. She is wearing her beautiful pearls. She has on a pink top, and her bottom is draped in pearl garlands, customized ornaments. This one says AKA. This one has a picture of a lady wearing a white dress with pink and green. I also have other ornaments on here. This is a pair of pink and green ornament slippers that I found at Dear Ron Florist, and some other ornaments that I was gifted from a friend. Here I was able to find only a few pink poinsettia clips at Walmart. So I purchased those and added them in. And oh, lastly, these cute little ballerina ornaments were found at the Dollar Tree. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree. I was informed that the creator for this ornament was in fact on Shark Tank recently, and she was approved for $250,000 investment for 10% into her company. Awesome. Okay, now I think that's it there. We're going to take a look at the Santas. These two Santas were purchased several years ago from TJ Maxx. They were purchased for $30 each. I'm sure that there are some there now that are very similar if you are indeed interested. Okay, over here, this dining room table I've had for 20 years and I'm just not ready to give it up. So in order to try to incorporate it, to make it look a little bit more modern, here I have a table runner for the centerpiece decoration. You can use a tablecloth if you don't have a table runner or whatever, just some fabric. And I kind of draped it and placed this deer that I've had for years in the center to create kind of a vignette, if you will. And I have these placemats that were purchased several years ago from TJ Maxx. Actually, I think I caught them on clearance at TJ Maxx and only for maybe less than $20 for a set of 4. And I believe I purchased 2 sets. Okay, also here I have Christmas plates. These are by Gibson, and I believe I have a set of 12 plates to match this entire set. Here, a little tip for you. If you sometimes have trouble remembering where to place your fork or where to place the spoon, just remember the word fork. It's a 4-letter word, so it goes on the L-E-F-T, left, which is also 4 letters. Therefore, the knife and spoon contain 5 letters, and it will go on the right, R-I-G-H-T, which is also 5 letters. Hope that tip helps you. All right, now over here, this is where we usually enjoy our meals as a family. We are a family of 3, but we always set an extra place to have a complete set of 4. I found these little name, I'm not sure what you call them. Anyway, I found them on Etsy. A vendor there had them, and I got a set of 6 for less than $25 to include shipping and handling. Typically, these are used at weddings to go in the plates to identify the guests, but I decided, why not incorporate it into our Christmas decor. All right, moving on over here, I have another little pop of Christmas. This was a gift to my daughter. It's called Santa Girl Figure. It was purchased from Target for $5. A little pop of Christmas everywhere. Here I have kitchen towels. This is a very inexpensive way to incorporate a little Christmas into your home or whatever the holiday or season is. You can purchase towel sets, a nice set of 2 for less than $20. Okay. Also, I found this little spoon rest several years ago at Publix for about $5 or $6. I recently started a nutcracker collection. I have been collecting for about 4 or 5 years now. Most of my nutcrackers that you see here were purchased from Macy's, Belk, or Hobby Lobby. They are approximately 14 to 18 inches in height, ranging from a variety of colors, some with pink and white, some with gold and silver, some with red and green, just a variety of nutcrackers here. And there's also one girl in there also. And I purchased this one from a vendor on Etsy about 2 years ago. Okay, lastly, I think in the kitchen area, for another little pop of Christmas, I found these berry wreaths from Goodwill. They were approximately $6 each. and I merely attached a piece of ribbon to each one of them and take them on the back side of the cabinet door so that they would hang. I tried to make sure that they were pretty much even, and looks like I did pretty good. This one looks a little bit shorter, maybe needs to come down about an inch or so. All right, I think that concludes everything in the kitchen that I wanted to show you. It is my sincere hope that you have enjoyed coming back, or if you're here for the very first time, that you enjoyed the real housewife of Lake Oconee. Bye-bye, wifeys and wifeys to be and friends. See you next time.